What's up, everybody? It is Fight Week again, live this Saturday night from the Apex here in Las Vegas. The biggest, baddest heavyweight fight in a very long time is the main event. Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou is 15-3, 11 knockouts, 4 submissions. You know what that equals? 100% finish rate. His most recent 8 wins have all come in the first round, and his last 4 wins, he's only seen 2.5 minutes of total fight time. But guess what, everybody? We heard that all leading into the first fight. He's fighting Stipe Miocic, the greatest heavyweight champion of all time in the history of the sport. This guy is 20-3 with 15 knockouts. He has the UFC heavyweight record for most title wins, most performance bonuses, most strikes landed. He's beat Roy Nelson, Gabe Gonzaga, Mark Hunt, Arlovsky, Verdum, Alistair Overeem, JDS, Cormier twice, and let's not forget Francis Ngannou the first time. This is a badass heavyweight rematch, and it's going to be a fun one. Let me point out a couple things here before we get started. The UFC Fight Pass prelims start at 7:30 on the East Coast. The ESPN Plus ESPN prelims start at 8 o'clock on the East Coast. And the main card for the pay-per-view starts at 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Couple of fights you might not know about. Let's start right here with Young versus Morales. Young, 13-5, 6 knockouts, 4 submissions. Shane is Alex Volkanovski's training partner. He's used to the style he's going up against in this fight. He will sit in the pocket, slipping punches, and try to pick you apart with constant pressure and strikes. And he doesn't slow down. As the fight goes on, he just gets more active. Morales, he's 10-1, 2 knockouts, 5 submissions. Morales is another guy that doesn't back up much and puts constant pressure on his opponents with punches and high kicks. He's got a lot of power that he uses to rough up his opponents with, takes them down if the opening is there, and works them over on the ground. Both of these guys have a high finish rate, 77% and 70%. Odds makers like Morales in this fight. Either way, it's going to be a good one. Another fight you might not know about. Menifield versus Charant. Contender Series alum Fabio Charant makes his UFC debut on just 3 days' notice. Charant is like a wrecking ball with 5 of his 7 wins by finish. He faces an identical wrecking ball in Alonzo Menifield. Alonzo comes in with 8 of his 9 wins also by TKO or knockout. Both of these guys come in looking for violence. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a really good fight. If you don't know, now you know.